In 2003, a game was released that caused a lot of debate and legalizations in countries like New Zealand and Sweden. Accused of racist and responsibility for school shootings and other heinous behaviors containing public urination, drugs, decapitation and ultraviolence, this game made headlines the world over. The press hated it, and certain magazines and websites gave it a 0 of 10 rating in pure protest. Other people loved it, and here is why. Okay, before I start playing this game, I need to share some information with you guys. First of all, this game was accused of many things, among drugs. Then if you play this game, you become a drug addict, you become violent, and blah blah blah.
This can't be good for me.
I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So obviously this is flawed already, this logic. I definitely don't go out to the street and punch down people and hit them or stuff like that. And I definitely don't hit them with shovels in their faces so their heads plop off. Which you can do in this game, and I'm gonna show you that a lot. Kick some football with some heads and stuff. Anyway, and of course I don't urinate on people. So the fact that this game is actually affecting people to do these things is kind of ridiculous. So let's start playing this game and have some fun in a sadistic way and in a fantasy way. Remember this. Don't do this in real life, because then you're really fucked up in your head. One thing this game got critiqued for is that you can kill black people and gays. But a lot of those people have always complained about being a minority of society and that everyone should respect them on equal conditions and everything like that. So, when you kill a gay or a black guy in this game, aren't you doing them a favor, since they can now be killed just like the rest of the citizens?
Drop the weapon or I'll shoot! Go see Vince.
Each level of this game represents a day of the week. Your missions range from everything to picking up milk at the grocery store and picking up your salary, to more weird things like pissing on your father's grave.
Ah, there it is. Pick up some milk. Now where is that?
In many cases when you do a mission, you can choose to complete it in many different ways. One of them is legal.
Hi there.
Can anyone help you? Alright, let's change your account. All done.
Thanks.
And the other one, not so much. But no matter what choice you're making, it usually ends up in chaos.
This is a stick-up! Don't move and you won't get hurt.
You might as well piss on the entire situation. The game developers are making fun of society, and not only that, they're making fun of themselves too.
They make you mad. Games are bad. They make you mad.
The fact that you actually work for them in the game proves this.
Nothing personal, man, but you're fired.
But I just started yesterday.
Your check is on my desk. Go get it.
And of course they're making fun of the people who try to prevent these kinds of games.
Who's with me? Come on, everyone, follow me.
You can't do that to me!
I'll kill you!
You can't do that to my neighborhood! I'll kill you!
Another reason why this game was widely debated is because it has a lot with the Middle East to do. This game was released not even 2 years after the Taliban attacks on World Trade Center, and there are a lot of Taliban references in the game and foreign references in general, like in this shop where you get the goat milk, and there are wives running around with their faces covered in veils.
That should cover it, thanks. Thank you for your unclean visit. Get out and come again, please.
Later on in the game, Talibans are also taking over a church, and of course they're making fun of the church. There isn't much in this game they're not making fun of.
Bless me, Father, for I have really sinned. Really. I'm not kidding here. Big sinner. Yep.
Did you drop an offering in the box?
Yes.
Then you are forgiven, my son. Next!
Thanks. Close enough.
Here is another one of those in-game movie sequences, and this one is relating to Talibans.
What are you talking about? If it was up your ass, you'd know. Hey, buddy, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Holy shit! To reclaim this holy land in the name of Allah! Prepare to die, infidels! Come out, my peaceful brethren. It's time to deliver an ass-whooping of biblical proportions. It's go time, you pajama-wearing pagans.
Burn a book, save a tree,
This is definitely a sick game, but just how sick it becomes depends completely on the person playing it. You can turn something relatively normal like this.
Are you going to sign this, or will it be your surviving family members?
Okay, I guess that sounds pretty good.
Thanks.
Into something really, really sick and completely twisted like this.
Hi there, would you like to sign my petition? Would you please sign my petition? Hi there, would you like to sign my petition? Would you please sign my petition?
But since the game lets you roam around the city and do whatever you want, you often end up in situations like this. Or like this one. And this is another situation. And we get into these situations. This sometimes happens. And of course we get into this. Sometimes this happens too. And it's hard to prevent a situation like this. If you get offended by this video, then I just wonder, why the hell did you even watch it? There was clearly a disclaimer at the start of the video for a very brief time that told you to stay away from it. I can't take responsibility if you get offended by this video. Anyway, what do we think about games like this? My personal opinion about games like this is it's just for fun. No harm comes from a game like this. I mean, there are psychopaths out there who walk out in schools and kill people and everything like that. But let's face it, even without these games, they would still do things like that. They would take inspiration from movies, from their games, from old wars. Maybe cut down people with swords, I don't know. If you have that kind of problem, then you're obviously gonna do something anyway. Should you try this game? Yes, definitely. It's a really, really fun game. It has a few programming flaws and everything, and like, for example, when I was standing in the line at the bank in the game, some customer was walking towards the line and was just standing there, so I couldn't progress. I had to load my game, and you have things like that happening all the time, but still, it's a very fun experience. It's a little bit like a sandbox game. You can do whatever you want until you die, of course, but... And don't forget to subscribe for my videos, of course. That's always needed. I don't know where you can find this game, but if you can find it, buy it. It's worth a try. And unlike what some people say, it won't affect you in real life. Can I borrow your computer? I'll be back in my next video. Bye. bonusmaterial! Bonusmaterial! Ja, det är bonusmaterial. Det ser ut som hela Slender-filmen. I don't know where you can buy this game, but I think you should try it out. Because, like some people believe, it won't affect anyone in real life. Men för helvete. I don't know where you can buy this game, but you should really try it out if you get the chance. Vad fan var det jag skulle säga? Jag glömde.